Okay, this will be seed number 3 on the Blossom settings for these initial videos, just so people have an idea about kind of how these seeds tend to play out. For this one, I specifically generated seeds until I got City in the Sky because we haven't seen that one. And then I also wanted to try to get Temple of Time again just to see how that looks. I think this time we'll see how it goes, but I'm planning to try to not dip into the dungeon early to get the big key hint and then see how that goes. There's some interesting stuff you can do with Uku and City, City in the Sky. We'll see if we run into that. But anyway, going to get started. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, I did start, all I did was check the sign to confirm the dungeons, so I haven't actually seen this. Okay, so finally we got one where Ordon is not barren, or hinted barren anyway. Path we have Lake Hylia to Armagon. Oh wow. Alright, this is a, well, let me write that in a more normal way. Okay, so 3 swords and dungeons, that's pretty crazy. Lake Hylia underwater chest is dead. Which is, I guess, good to know since that's one of the path areas. Okay, Snow Peak, Temple of Time, and City. So I think we'll need to find a fair number of items this time. Taught City. So worth noting, this is the, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. Iron boots. Just in case we need it later. So yeah, given the fact that Ordon was not hinted barren on the starting sign, I know for a fact that it is not hinted barren, period. Because if it was, then it would have shown right there. And in these settings, if a zone is hinted barren, then the sign for that zone, like within that zone, will always, no matter what, have a copy of a barren hint referring to itself. So, yeah, anyway, basically, you can know almost immediately whether or not Ordon is hinted barren. So there's like no fear about, you know, oh, am I gonna waste my time in Ordon or something? Another thing to mention, the 4th hint on the sign was about Lake Hylia. It was not the bow or goats hint. So the way it works, there's a special sometimes hint for Ordon. For those 2 checks, exactly one of them will be hinted in a seed, and that is to encourage, you know, not having to do goats at the start of every seed, because who wants to, you know, let's play TP randomizer, oh, but I have to play freaking goats first. So anyway, basically, I'm very quickly going to be leaving Ordon after I do these 2 checks. And the reason for that is that I know that I'll find, wow, okay. I know that I'll find a hint for bow or goats, so I want to kind of delay until I find those. Lake Hylia is hinted, so I guess I'll go there first. But anyway, it's in my interest to delay those so that maybe I can get away with skipping one of them. And it also, sometimes you can end up not doing Ordon. Like, you never end up going back, and then it can be kind of painful. So it also gives an additional reason to come back to Ordon later sometime. Like, once you've found fishing rod and lantern. Because then you have an extra check. So there should be something here. Great Bridge, interesting. Okay, so Great Bridge of Hylia to Arderak. Okay, and then this is another special type of sometimes hint. So when City in the Sky is one of your required dungeons, there's a 50% chance that one of the sometimes hints is going to be the first chest on the West Wing for GameCube. And that's just to encourage people to learn and make use of sometimes going forwards, sometimes going backwards through that dungeon. Because if you go backwards without that hint, then you have to worry about the fact that you're leaving that one check behind. So yeah, it's just to... Oh gosh. It's just to add some variety. But you're free to just do the same thing for City in the Sky every time. But yeah, I just want to make like potentially the optimal play change a bit. Okay. Let's see, we do have a path hint here, so let's see if we find anything out on this island. Well, nothing so far. I really would rather not do the, like doing the Toad Pulley Grotto without an item is pretty painful, so hopefully don't have to do that. Oh, here's an example of, so I did actually randomly get Iron Boots super early, so I think I am this time going to dip into Linear Spring, and that way I can quickly confirm if it's one of the Baron Dungeons, or not Baron Dungeons, one of the hinted Baron Zones. But let me try to not mess this up first. Okay, so I do have Lantern and Bombs. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this. Nothing in Snow Peak Ruins. Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. So let me go ahead and mark this stuff. So Snow Peak Ruins is barren. I guess that means we'll be finding some fishing rods pretty late. This is another special type of kind of surprised that I saw one of these. But yeah, this is a special type of sometimes like second layer hint, which is basically supposed to randomly happen at like once every large number of seeds. So yeah, kind of surprising. But anyway, apparently the Armagoma boss heart container is a Wath check, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to be able to show that. But yeah, obviously have no idea what that is. Also, we just got a bug. Given that Snow Peak Ruins is barren, it wouldn't surprise me if it's just like a fishing rod or something. But yeah, I think it's probably in our best interest to do that one sooner rather than later. I think what I'm going to do here is just do, like, Lantern Cave. It could be barren, since I still don't know my barrens, so it's a slight risk, but on the other hand, is it ever really a risk to come in here? Oh, nice. Yeah, I was hoping to get a bow. Not even for this, but for the Toad Holy Grotto. But yeah, obviously, having bow and arrows in here is really good. But yeah, I guess since we found a bow, we also no longer have to worry about this, this zone being hinted barren, since obviously it's not going to get hinted barren if it has a bow in it. Oh, also, I should have grabbed that bow. I wasn't thinking about it. If I remember to, I will grab the next ones, just because I do want to find 4 pows, and so the ones in here are definitely convenient. Yeah, 3 swords in dungeons is definitely interesting, considering that Snowpeak Ruins is barren. So that means it's 3 swords entirely within only 2 of the dungeons. Wow, okay, 2 bows in here. Let's see. Nothing, Snowpeak, bow. Okay, so we know that bow is dead. Oh, whoops. I have like no hearts. Berry maybe? Yeah. Oh, well I should have stayed as wolf, but oh, but it did say, Lake Hylia was path to Armagoma, which means that I think Lantern is what I found. So that must mean the Dominion Rods. Or maybe it was talking about the bows, because I did find 2 bows that were locked behind Lantern. So yeah, that might be the case. And the Dominion Rods are still somewhere easy to find. But at least we got Lantern early, because that's always super good to find early. I do have another path hint at Great Bridge of Hylia, but I think you need Claw Shot for basically everything there. So I'm not really worried about that yet. I am able with Lantern to go into Temple of Time, which could potentially have a sword. Also, I definitely, oh no, I didn't walk by the pows. It's that the second half of Lake Lantern Cave was barren, so yeah. So I still haven't collected any pows. So yeah, I definitely like coming up to Zora's Domain pretty early, just because there are a fair number of hints up here. So we can use this. Oh, I have bombs also. So this will be kind of cool. So I actually will be able to check this linear field sign. Okay, let me just write these. Shellblade, unrequired slingshot. What a surprise. And Ease is dead. So yeah, I actually do have bombs. So what I'm going to do is use this pathway to go ahead and check linear field, since I'll be right at it. And I can actually peek this bug pretty easily. Oh, interesting. Okay, so apparently grottos are barren. And south of Castletown, Fountain Chest is barren. Or well, junk. So that's a rupee right there. Not sure if it's faster to warp back or run back. But anyway, that was kind of handy. So now we know that linear field is not the last barren zone. Yeah, grottos, I've gotten a lot of odd barren category hints this time. Let's try to get this jump. Like in these 3 seeds, like grottos, you definitely do not see that one very often at all, because like the chance that there's nothing in a single grotto is pretty rare. Also something to mention with those, if you are using a tracker, the intention is definitely not, I do need that one, so let me just mark that real quick. The intention is definitely not, oh, grottos are barren. Let me go to literally every, like find every grotto and mark it as barren. It's more like for example, with the item to item path hint, it's like something that you kind of keep in the back of your mind, as opposed to necessarily feeling the need to locate every grotto in the game and mark it off. Now I probably will end up making a tracker that can do that stuff, or if other people want to add it to their tracker, then obviously they're free to do that, and that would be pretty convenient. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of options getting limited due to trackers, so like I'm just gonna have to make one. I was already planning on making one, but okay, interesting. Gale Boomerang to Ball and Chain. So that's kind of weird because oh, actually here's a case where I do want to jump into the water. But yeah, that's kind of weird that it's specifically Gale Boomerang, because now my question is kind of, where are the claw shots for it to be explicitly boomerang? Because there definitely are not very many checks that take specifically boomerang. There's obviously one in Zora's Domain. I think the one in Kakariko Village. Let me go ahead and grab this bow. I think the one in Kakariko Village, the like near the portal, the rocks that are high up, that one might take boomerang. Forest Temple is not a dungeon, so yeah, it's definitely not talking about anything there. What is this? Oh, it's a bug. Yeah, I don't know if bugs are good or not yet, so yeah, I think I got it. We'll go ahead and pick it up. I have come across multiple bugs already, I think. Like, I think that might have been my second one. So yeah, considering going to Agatha soon just to check. If I had not found any bugs, then I would have less of a reason. Kakariko Graveyard to to Blizzetta. So since I have Boomerang to Ball and Chain as one of my hints, I'm like almost positive this will be talking about... Okay. I'm almost positive that that'll be talking about a fishing rod or something that leads to a fishing rod. I mean, it could be something good. I'll definitely go check it out. I did want to mention, this is the second hint here. So it says Bondlings 10 at Castletown. This seems like it's pointless, but it's actually, so it is a filler hint, but it's actually a really good hint to get, because if Castletown was hinted barren, then this specific hint would not have been generated. So that does tell me that Castletown is not hinted barren, and what that means is that collecting Pose is actually good. Because there is a chance that, you know, you collect Pose and then, oh, whoops. I didn't actually need to do that. So yeah, that is, that was actually a useful hint to see. Temple of Time Big Key. So I do actually need that one. Taught Big Key at UCR. So I'll want to come back here after getting a fishing rod. And since we just got that hint about the Kakariko Graveyard for Blizzetta, there's a decent chance that it actually has a fishing rod in it. While I'm here, let me check this. Okay, just money. And I guess I can check this one. Actually, there is a chance that Kakariko Village is barren. Or is there? So yeah, arguably should have checked the sign first, but it's whatever. Elden Field is a bit interesting since we know that grottos are junk, because a lot of, like, Elden Field has 2 different grottos in it. But anyway, let's see what we find here. I do have lanterns, so I can go ahead and do this one. Nice. Oh, you know what? Great Bridge of Hylia to Blizzetta. Or not Blizzetta, sorry, Argarok. Maybe that's talking about a claw shot or something? Locked behind Boomerang? I don't really know. Hopefully I find Boomerangs soon. And as soon as I find a Dominion Rod, I can definitely... interesting. Skybook. Here, let me check this. Ice block. Wow. Alright. We're getting a lot of crazy hints this time. Plum HC Big Key. So that's actually convenient because I can use that to get back up to Ice block instead. I can use that to get back up to where I needed to get the Taut Big Key, so I can do both of those. And I intentionally waited while I was reading this sign because I did want to have change of day go back to nighttime because I want to get these Pose, so that's why I was not worried about taking a second there. So let me actually write down hit a sky character is what I found here. So now I'm wondering, I think maybe what that means is that if we were to look in City in the Sky, there's probably a fishing rod there. Which is interesting because we definitely need a fishing rod before we can beat the Armagoma. Yeah, because we need the key. Wow. Got some crazy stuff going on. Last shot at Barren Field. Fountain's dead. But yeah. Claw shot at Farron Field. So I bet I'm going to guess, because I know the grotto's dead. There's only one check there that's Sphere 0 and not in a grotto, I believe. So arguably not even worth going there immediately. Because I kind of feel like it's going to be a claw shot, locked claw shot. Or boomerang. I do know that North Elden is barren. So I guess I'll grab this. So I don't have to worry about North Elden. So I don't need the portal, but I can clear Elden Field as well. And in fact, I still need to go this way. But yeah, if Elden Field turns out to be barren, then I think I can end up rerouting from the sign there and then swap over to going to Kakariko Gorge from there. But I do have iron boots, so if I did get a claw shot, then I think I would definitely go ahead and dip into City. Since I'm pretty positive there's some good stuff there. Alright, let's try to get this jump. Oh, I still haven't confirmed whether or not there's a good item on Agatha either. I do have rupees. I kind of want one more Poe. I guess let me do Elven Field first. And then for one more Poe, I can go to Sacred Grove to get one. Oh yeah, and I did remember to finally turn off Moon Jump. Is that a hidden skill? Guess I'll go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, still no swords because 3 of them are in dungeons. So yeah, might be a while before I have a sword. Let's see. Great Bridge, sword in Elden Field, okay. Well, I'm about to find that. So I guess it was not a long time. So that must be... Oh no, I hope it's not the one I can't get. I hope it's the double Dominion Rod chest. So yeah, I'm skipping over the grottos because I got that hint. So I'll actually be done with this area fairly quickly. Alright, moment of truth. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I have a way to get that right now. But I can go ahead and write that down. Oops, not E, D, E, F. Trying to do it with one hand. Okay. Where to now? I guess I will go through Field. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to find the claw shot there, but this way I can see maybe if Farron Woods is one of the last Baron Zone. Since I don't think I've found anything related to it. Oh yeah, also I do need to find one more bow. And then going to Castletown is probably a decent idea. Alright, let's see. Okay, no. So yeah, this is not a barren area. So I might be able to get the Poe from here. Alright, Dominion Rod. That's good. Let me think. I'm looking for a fishing rod still. Let me go ahead and just go this way to confirm whether or not I can get the claw shot. I do know the grotto is already barren, so we'll just go straight this way. Well, okay, there is spinner. There's a bug. Nothing in grottos and bow. So I was kind of wanting a fishing rod before I go back to Ordon so that I can full clear it. Yeah, there's the claw shot. Let me just go to Sacred Grove so that I can get this last Poe I need. Because I kind of want to... I've like found a lot of bugs. A lot of the time you won't find bugs really. Because if the bug leads to nothing good, then it can appear in a barren zone. So the fact that I've run across several bugs this time definitely has me wondering if there's something on Agatha. Okay, so that was the last one that we needed for Giovanni. And now it's possible Sacred Grove is still barren, but I needed the Poe anyway, so it wasn't a waste. Let's see. Alright, so yes, what's it called? Sacred Grove was the last, barren zone. Okay, so now we're going to go to Castletown. see what happens here. Oh, this is something kind of cool. So from here, like once you climb this, you I believe, I think I saw that one was a rupee, but yeah, you can check both of these from here. So like, what is that? Oh, that's a big key, pretty sure. Goron, do we know? Oh, we didn't know Goron. Okay, so that's the last, that's the last always check. Okay. So yeah, I kind of am wanting to enter dungeons soon. I'm pretty sure City is going to have a fishing rod inside. Also, I'm trying to find Boomerang still. Yeah, I think Boomerang. Magic armor. Don't need magic armor. Yeah, Boomerang I think is going to be a really important one to find. Sacred Grove, Zora Domain. Interesting. So that's the Boomerang one, which I was actually wondering about, like Boomerang checks, due to the fact that I have that item-to-item path hint. So that's one more that we don't have to worry about. So what even? Yeah, I'm guessing that it's just that the claw shots, maybe both of the claw shots are locked behind Boomerang, and that's why it's able to be important like that. Because I don't think we have a dungeon that has anything to do with Boomerang. Well, actually, I guess part of City is technically locked behind Boomerang in the East Wing. Honestly, Sacred Grove is kind of a nice one to get as a Baron because some of those checks are not the most convenient. Alright, moment of truth. Nope. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would be something, honestly. That way I could just trade in a bunch of those bugs and hopefully come across something. Let's see. Oh, no sword. So I can't do the thing here. I guess I'll grab this. I feel like I'm getting a very large number of heart containers specifically. Okay, let's see. No claw. I do have some big keys I can get. But in terms of Sphere Zero stuff, or like stuff I haven't done, I don't think it's time to dip into Temple of Time yet. So, yeah, I think I'll stick to Overworld. Oops. So I don't think there's a ton of Overworld left that I haven't... Like, there's some one-off checks, but... whoops, I just realized this was a grotto. But there's, yeah, there's not a lot of, like, groups. Farron Woods is one of the main ones. I guess that's where I'll go next. It was I was like, do I actually want those arrows? But yeah, I forgot that I had already come across 2 different quivers. So yeah, I definitely am considering that like I can dip into Temple of Time and do some stuff. But I'm a little scarred from last seed. But if I do get to like an hour, I do like dipping into a dungeon before an hour, so I might at that point just go for it. Because I do have a lantern and a ranged weapon and a Dominion rod, so I can do a decent amount of stuff. Oops, already got that one. It's always good to get more than one. This room's always a little awkward to try to figure out. Do you want to go to the chest or do you want to light the other lantern first? Well, looks like hopefully we'll get Mortal Draw. Oh, you know, let me do Kakariko Gorge. I can do quite a bit here. I think I don't actually even need the hint at this point. Can't tell what's back there. So you can actually use the Hawkeye. It's just a shield. Lantern. I think I'm going to skip the hint. I guess I'll go for this jump. What is that? One trooper. Whoops. There's like some Poe muscle memory. Okay. Yeah, for this one, you just put your back foot on that. I definitely, I did come up with this setup. I've seen other people do it. I don't know if it's just that like everyone... But anyway, you can check the date. I definitely came up with that on my own. I take full credit. Alright. Not expecting this to be anything. This, however, could actually do something. Oh yeah, once again, I guess you were able to see how Agatha is definitely not a menace. If anything, I was hoping she actually did have something, just to show it. And I kind of felt like there would have been a good chance. Oh, nice. There would have been a good chance. whatever. Okay, so now I'm definitely going to get the Temple of Time big key so I can figure out what the Wath thing on the Armagoma heart container is, because I have a feeling maybe it's... I don't think it can be boomerang, but it could be like a claw shot maybe? Yeah, I don't really know. Because I found quite a bit of items. Oops. Yes, I definitely want to take Plum up there so I can go ahead and get the Hyrule Castle one at the same time. Oh, wonder if it's like Memo maybe on Armagoma, and then like boomerangs in the desert maybe. Oh, on the topic of the Barren Field claw shot hint, the way those work, like an item hint where it uses the default way of picking if it hints a zone or province. Since you can find multiple claw shots, then it uses a zone. If it's an item like in the last seed, I think it was a lantern, where you can only find one of them, then it will use a province by default. The only exception is if it's in a dungeon, then it will specifically say the dungeon, just because like getting a general hint for any dungeon is not that useful, or like it's not as useful as you would hope it would be. So that's why I think maybe it was the first seed where I got like Gale Boomerang is in Lake Bed instead of just Gale Boomerang is in a dungeon. So yeah, in the new version, the RNG for this should be fixed such that there's no more 50-50. I think you get it every time. Or first time always. Okay, so yeah, definitely going to figure out what's on this boss. So yeah, I think that one's kind of like a fun hint. Like it shows up very infrequently. In fact, this is like might be the first time I've run across it in a seed I'm actually playing anyway. But yeah, definitely going to go straight to this boss. I'm guessing it's either Memo or a Claw Shot. Oh yeah, also I still don't have any swords, so there's a decent chance somewhere in Temple of Time. We know that, oh yeah, going directly to the boss. We know that Snow Peak Ruins is barren, so that definitely cuts down on the places that it could be. Or we know Snow Peak Ruins, yeah. Oops. First try. Just as planned. Yeah, as you can see, that thing is not like precisely. Yeah, hopefully this is... I'm like hoping it's a claw shot, but I have a feeling it's going to be a piece of paper of some kind. By which I mean either memo or sketch. My unreasonable read would be that it's a sketch. That would be like the... Wouldn't it be cool if I guessed that correctly, read? Memo's probably more likely. Oh, also I just realized I don't have a sword for these small spiders. So, yeah, that might be kind of painful. We'll see how Wolf does. Not doing so. Alright. I think we're just gonna try to ignore it. Oops. I don't know if you can use a bone arrow. What do we have in... We got nothing. I'm like, do I have anything to do with these guys? The answer is not really. Let me not die here. Oh, that's what I should have just spammed jump attacks. Nice sheathing the Dominion Rod. Does he do that every time? I guess it's because I didn't have a sword or something. That seemed a little weird. Alright, let's see what this is. Piece of paper. Yep. Okay, now is it sketch or memo? What is it? The brain says memo, but the heart says sketch. Yeah, I kind of actually want to do some of this dungeon to find some swords, but I'm pretty sure this piece of paper is going to lead to claw shot. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, memo. So yeah, probably need to just chase the paper. Kind of glad that I grabbed all those art containers, honestly. That was validation rupee. I like never noticed it, and then I failed to notice it for a bingo race one time because it was one of the goals. So yeah, since then I've kind of stopped missing it. Yeah, you can tell because there's an extra line of text on the purple rupee. Whoops, I definitely do not have glass shot. As soon as I get claw shot, I can get the other claw shot. And then... oh, I can get spinner too, because it was like literally right next to it. So yeah, then I can do quite a bit of both dungeons. As much as I'd like to do city... definitely don't need that. I feel like city's not going to have all three swords, so... oh, what was it? Ruby. I feel like city's not going to have all three swords, so... I probably am going to want to do Temple of Time first. I guess I'll probably full clear Temple of Time, unless the Beyond Point sign says that I don't need to, but that seems like the reasonable play. Lake bed, don't need. I guess all the other big keys are just chilling in the desert. Yeah, only big key I'm missing at this point is city, so it should be super quick go mode in Snow Peak. I guess unless the ball and chain is in Snow Peak. I'm not gonna bother checking the hint sign because I think I have all the hints at this point. No claw shot, so I can't get that one or that other one. So yeah, I think I just have these boars and things. So like what, 6 checks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I find something. Or else maybe I'm missing a second Dominion row somewhere. Maybe we'll get the boomerang. Actually, boomerang might be more likely than a claw shot. Would this exact chest be a boomerang twice in a row? Nope. I'm tempted to, I think I'm actually going to crash through both of the gates, just in case, like, I find a claw shot or a, Dominion rod in this chest over here. Definitely forgot to get those 3 chests right there. I'll go ahead and get this one. Just because I don't want to get stuck on this last chest. Not be able to go back through the desert. Well, I'm finding a lot of those. Okay. So, is there a boar somewhere? Where's the other one? Isn't there supposed to be a second one? I have no idea where it is. So maybe this will be... Oh wait, I just realized Great Bridge of Hylia has a path to Argorok that I still haven't done, so maybe that's a claw shot. Alright, where am I going? Oops. Oh. Oops. Trying to do that a little fast. Okay, so there's the boomerang, and now we have like a stupid number of things that we can grab. So with this, I can get the claw shot and the spinner. I can also go get a sword, which I guess I want to do. It's a little out of the way, but I should have picked up that portal, the North Elden one. I wasn't thinking about it. But that's probably preferable to trying to find all 3 swords in dungeons. Also, I do still need to find another fishing rod and a the ball and chain still, which could be in a lot of places. Nice. It's like stuck on the boomerang. Yeah, I also feel like Temple of Time would be a good one to go to first so that... Well, actually, I can go to Eldenfield to get the sword. I think that's probably a good idea, just so I can guarantee that I have long jump attacks. And then if I have guaranteed long jump attacks, then maybe going into city is actually not that bad of an idea. What kind of bottles? Oh, is that milk? Weird. Is that... I think that's the only thing I found here, right? I know Stopikarin's is barren. So I wonder if Snow Peak itself has like a claw shot. Nope, okay. It is right here. So I do still need okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll go get the guaranteed sword and then yeah, it's really hard to know. I mean, so there's 3 swords. Some number are in Temple of Time, some number are in City. I know for a fact that I want to have another, like I want to have 3 total before doing Agarok, obviously. And actually I am still looking for Ball and Chain, which could be like, oops, which can be pretty much anywhere behind Claw Shot, so yeah, I think probably the best plan is basically just full clear top, full clear city. I also need to get the city hint to see but I'm kind of tempted to, I think what I'll do is dip into, oh wait, that was a bit of a miscalculation. Well, I'm here now, so I think what I'll do is save Scum to get back out here, because I do want to quickly go ahead and check the City in the Sky big key hint. Yeah, I was getting a little confused about Buku. But yeah, so this might not have been actually what I want to do, but since I'm already here, I'll go ahead and check that hint. Yeah, hopefully not yet again within its own dungeon, because that's like, would be a pretty freak accident, I guess. Okay. Well, I can definitely still save Scum because I have not found anything. Then again, since I'm here, maybe I should just clear? Because I am still looking for stuff. I just don't want to beat the boss. Well, I mean, I literally can't beat the boss right now. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Linear Spring. Yeah, and I know that the first chest on the West Wing is dead, so don't have to worry about that. Oops, that's not good. That's good. I don't know if I actually have more electronica. Well, I can at least use it for the horseback fight. Oof. Whoops. Yeah, I was supposed to have already grabbed that P hit, but I freaked out trying to clash with that for some reason. Alright. Yeah, that was a kind of a messy. At least the end part. Well, alright. Ball and chain. That's good. Well, so there is one chest left in here, which could potentially be a sword, but I think the chances of that are probably pretty low. But yeah, I think if that was a sword, that would be like ultra jet. Because I think that's all I need. I should be able to get the big key here, and then I need a third sword, which I can find in a dungeon. But whatever. I guess I'll do Temple of Time. Okay, yeah, I'll just try to find a sword here. I'm still missing two. There is a chance that, they are both, like one's on Argarok Art Container, and the other one is on, the chest before Argarok. That would be kind of tragic. But maybe we'll get lucky and, find one here pretty quick. So is Uku still in here? Even after you beat the dungeon, I guess. I mean, that'll be convenient because I can warp out really quickly. But yeah, if everything goes well, this one's looking like sub 2. Actually, Uku's not there. I guess it's just marked on the map. Yeah, it kind of was not. Nice. Okay. It's always a question. Are your rolls? It's like, are my rolls on point for these long sections? If they're not, then it's like a mash A kind of day, which it looks like today is a mash A, rather than trying to time the rolls. Okay. So now we just need to go beat our girl. Hopefully the sword right in front of him is not another, like the fourth sword, because that would be kind of unfortunate. Oh, item ready to go, but I am kind of curious. Alright. Oof. Definitely need to go back and practice that. Yeah, the problem is not knowing where I need to turn the camera. I thought that setup would have it where I just turn directly back, like 180, and then that leads to where I need to aim, but I don't think that was the case. But I mean, I clearly knew those movements, those were the exact movements I was planning on doing. So yeah, just need to figure out what's going on there more. Might have actually been early on that. On the claw shot. Well, despite being a super jet seed, I mean getting the freak Armagoma Wath hint definitely helped. But anyway, I think it's still going to be above an hour 50, so it's not like stupidly crazy jet. But yeah, the Armagoma Wath hint definitely came in clutch because otherwise I don't think I would have like rushed doing Armagoma specifically. Yeah, reminder about those hints. There's only a 50% chance when a boss heart container is Wath, there's only a 50% chance it actually gets hinted. And potentially, a lot of the times before the hints even make it to that point, they'll get picked up by another hint. For example, a path hint might have hit it first, so we would get like Temple of Time, path to whatever. So anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is it's pretty unlikely to get those, but yeah, the intention is for them to you know, show up every so often. And ultimately jet seeds do exist. So, is that it? Oh no, I need to go to Snow Peak. So yeah. Yeah, kind of the cool thing. This is a perfect example of one of the things I don't like about dungeon big keys. And one of the things that I do like about Big Key Sanity is I found the Snow Peak boss key early on. And so when I'm going to Snow Peak here, I'm actually going straight to the boss. Which you could say that's dumb. You're not even doing any of Snow Peak, you know? Because I literally am just going straight to the boss. Oops. Let me catch this fish. But yeah, my thing is like, at this point, the seed's already solved. Like, I think it's fair to say it was a jet seed. And so rather than kind of doing Snow Peak checks for no real reason, I think I would rather just, you know, start a different seed. Or whatever. These ones are supposed to be on the quicker side, in general. I mean, obviously this one is really fast for a quick seed, but, like for example, what I would really hate to still have to do at this point is, another 2 dungeons, where all I have to do is find the big key. To me, that's not really, very exciting. Like if you compare it, the dungeons are kind of like the execution part. The beginning part is the more interesting part for me personally. Oops. Yeah, I was not focused. Where you're like having to reason stuff out. Yeah, I could definitely see, you know, dialing back hints a bunch. Or, not a bunch, sorry. A bit. But, I don't know. I feel like these will do a good job of teaching people how to, make use of hints. And then once people are like making good use of hints, then we can dial it back. But anyway, yeah, the point is for people to learn how the hints work and also try out some of these other ideas. That's not how you do it. But, yeah, I think beating someone in a jet seed is just as valid as beating them in a different kind of seed, so. Though as much as I'm talking it up as a jet seed, it actually... I think I might have been wrong about that. I was thinking, oh yeah, it's definitely an hour 50, but actually it seems like it might be closer to 2 hours. I mean, it's still a jet seat, but I thought it was going to be like way under 2 hours. Oops. Wow. Like flying sideways on that last one. Or, yeah, I guess another way to phrase it is, I don't think there's any reason to, like, drag out go mode. Because the seed has kind of lost its, appeal at that point, I guess. So, basically, rather than, start clearing Snow Peak a bunch, I'd rather just carry on with other things. Yeah. Didn't aim far enough left. At this point, it's a little unclear if I'll even get sub 2. Because the cutscene after this boss is super long. Now I almost feel like I need to do a 4th one of these. I'm like, eventually we'll get something on Agatha. Wonder what that is. I'm gonna guess Palace of Twilight. Whoops. Oh. Alright, can I get sub 2? Let's see. I think I should be able to. I have like, what? 12 minutes? Did him? Sorry, I was like thrown off by that. Did he pulled out his, like, I know sometimes his sheath goes flying, but that seemed kind of ridiculous. Like, I got hit a mile away, I don't really know what even hit me. Actually, I only have a single row of hearts. That feels kind of rare. Oops. I think I messed up that one. Well, I really messed up because I was too. I almost said something slightly worse than messed up. So I was not focused on setting that up correctly. Anyway, oh well. at least I have Great Fairies too. Okay. Well, despite the pretty messy Pyro Castle, still managed to get sub 2. Yeah, that one was pretty quick. I think I've already kind of said a lot of the stuff about it. Yeah, I don't know that I have a lot to add. I was kind of hoping Agatha would matter, but oh well. Yeah. We'll see. I can kind of understand the the sentiment about nerfing the hints some maybe. However, yeah, I would definitely, like, if you were to take an average of, let's say you have average seeds, and then you have fast seeds, and then you have like kind of painful seeds. I would definitely rather have a fast, excuse me, I'd rather have a fast seed than a painful seed. But in any case, also, hopefully was able to show again that you definitely do not need to start with all of the barren hints. Yeah, I think the reason people are saying that is because I mean, it would definitely make sense if not for some of the like, I worked in some stuff to help barren hints that I don't think exists in other randomizers. That being zones hinting themselves as barren. So my assumption is that the reason people are whatever, not considering that idea is because it's a new idea. Sort of like how item to item path hints is that's like a new thing. But anyway, fortunately that one seems pretty straightforward. I definitely would like people to give the barren hints a try. But anyway, the point of this rule set is to provide... It's basically a starting point with some ideas that I like to hopefully get people to try those out and potentially see if they like them as well. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Well, I haven't actually recorded the, what's it called? The explanation video. I ended up recording all 3 of these seeds before that, but hopefully all 4 of those videos go up tonight. Yeah, in terms of if you were to dial back the hints slightly, I think maybe all you would need to do is, instead of, like, I think literally if you take away a single hint, then that actually would have a pretty meaningful impact. Potentially. So like, I have, you have your barons. I don't think the barons need to be touched. Even the baron category one, I've just happened to get some pretty strong ones. They actually, usually you get weaker ones. Like there's some we didn't see in these seeds, which are, like one of them just hints that the Lake Lantern Cave lantern chests are dead, which is only 2 things, and that way you can, that just lets you potentially go into there out of logic without having to worry about those. Some other ones we didn't see were the upper and lower desert, and that basically just cuts the desert size in half, so that you don't have to like spend as much time there. So they're definitely not all that strong. Grottos that we had this seed might actually be the strongest one. Underwater's also strong, and then the first one we had, owl statues, is also really strong. So, but anyway, I definitely think it's more interesting to like come across those hints than just have everything at the start. I think 3 path hints seems fine. I definitely like the item to item path hint. The sword hints I think are also good in general. I mean, I don't know that adding back more sword casino is really what is needed. But yeah, I could see actually instead of starting with 4 hints, I do have one of the secondary hints there so that there's a chance that you go ahead and do bow or goats immediately rather than like always leaving. I do like starting with 1 baron hint so that you only have to find 2 and you don't have to like find all of them. Well, I mean actually, yeah, well, okay. It also works out with Ordon. But I could see maybe reducing the starting hints from 4 to 3. That might actually work. But anyway, that's just some ideas. And that's if people were like, yeah, this is too strong. The only people I've actually seen say that so far were they weren't even playing the distribution, they were playing a modified version where you start with all the Baron hints. Like you started with a crap ton of hints, which is definitely not the point. If we just wanted to start with absolutely all of the hints, then like why even put in this work? We might as well just keep them all in the seed page. Which I mean that's a fair way to play, obviously. But that's not the capabilities that I was trying to work toward, I guess, with this. But anyway, it's whatever. I mean, people can figure out what they would like. So, yeah, we'll see if anybody likes this. If nobody likes the stuff I'm trying to do, then that's totally fine also. I need a break anyway, so But yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and cut the video off here, and then I need to record the PowerPoint on the rule set. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and hopefully you guys like what you saw, if anybody actually makes it to the end of the third one of these. Yeah, I'm someone who, like I've refined this rule set over about 80 or maybe slightly over 80 seeds, and I'm definitely like something about that one felt slightly whatever, so then I like want to make changes, but then the thing is, like, it's a randomizer as opposed to, it's not like a Word document where, oh, there's something wrong with this sentence and then you fix the sentence and then you're good. It's more like we're kind of working with probabilities here and like a normal distribution sort of thing. So it's very difficult to, like, you can make a change, and what you're doing is you're not like correcting a sentence in a Word document, you're affecting like a distribution, and it's very hard to gauge distributions off of a single data point, right? So anyway, though also, I mean, I'm kind of, I probably shouldn't really even be taking this stuff to heart as much. I mean, you have people who aren't actually, like, they're using the hint distribution, a modified version of it, but it is, after all, designed to work with the rule set as well. But anyway, that's enough talking. Basically, if it's not clear, I definitely don't think we already made it to Midnight and Zelda here. If it's not clear, I definitely am not like, oh yes, this is I've come up with the perfect thing. But I do hope that that whatever, you find it a reasonable enough starting point to give it a try. But okay. As we all know. But alright, I'll for real cut it off this time. Hope you guys enjoyed the seeds and try out the rule set. Alright, see ya.